Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Latin America show, or I would say something like Boa tarde, everybody, and buenas tardes a todos. Welcome to the Latin America show. As always, we have prepared an extraordinary show, and today we're going to have a lot of rhythm with samba, and also we're going to have an extraordinary artist that, Whitney will let us know a little bit more about her, but she's from Colombia. So today we have a mixture between Colombia and Brazil. So, of course, as we put it on Facebook, it's going to be a color explosion. So, also, we're going to have an extraordinary prizes, and I will let you know in a minute after the housekeeping which prizes you can win. And at the very Latin America show style, and also as the British style, we're going to have this amazing quiz. So pay attention all over the show, and you will know how can you win these extraordinary prizes. So, first of all, I would like to ask you to follow us in all our social networks. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. If you subscribe to YouTube, don't forget to put the bell in order that every time that we are uploading a new video, you know that, you can watch it. All the previous shows, they are there. So, you will have, you can travel around Latin America in our YouTube channel. Also here on Facebook, give us a like and support us because, it's like, as we have said, we are bringing the best of Latin America, the real Latin America, real people, companies, business, people that they are so interesting and they are doing a lot of amazing things. So please give us a like and also follow them also in all the social networks because this is like the time to support each other. But not only because we're at COVID, I think so because we have to be a little bit to share this kind of solidarity with all our friends, our acquaintances, with everyone. Today has been a magnificent day in London. I'm wearing a t-shirt. So it's like just extraordinary because, but don't worry, I will wear, I think so, after tomorrow, I think so I'm going to start wearing again my jumpers. So, I would like to say hello to mis amigos, my friends, Whitney, Nuchereno.
Hello, everyone. Hello from Tower Bridge. It was such a beautiful day today. I hope you went out and got your 5 minutes of sunlight. And tomorrow's going to be a great day too. So very excited for that, for the Easter weekend, for a week off of work. Yes.
Yeah.
For someone's birthday amongst the three of us.
Who? Your birthday.
Awful. You know all of each other's. I knew it. That was a trick. You failed. That was a quiz. Failed.
No, it's not your birthday. Is your birthday?
Friday. Yeah.
Friday is your birthday?
25 again. Yeah.
Really? I have to check Facebook then.
Yeah, because I would lie.
Yeah, because you never remember. You always wait to Facebook to remind
That's correct.
you.
Yeah. Only it's like in my calendar. Actually, in my calendar on my mobile phone, I only have the ones that I don't have on Facebook because some people they don't have on Facebook. But happy birthday! You want that we sing for you the happy birthday?
Yes, please.
Roger, at the end we will sing the happy birthday to Whitney. Are you okay with that? Sorry,
Yeah,
Roger.
no,
sorry. What can I tell you? Sorry, Roger. You are not following the transmission on Facebook with me. That's the reason why you don't understand it.
Oh, no, I know. Well, I have it on my phone. I try not to look when we're talking. It's very funny. I love it. Okay, so Enrique failed the first test, but there will be a little quiz later on, and I will test Enrique and Roger's knowledge as well as yours. So stay tuned.
So sorry, you were saying 25 again, so means twice. So 2 times 25. Oh, well, you look a little bit younger. You look a little bit younger.
Hold on a second.
No, just stop. Just stop. You're already digging yourself in a hole. Just
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Roger, you didn't put that in the chat.
Viendo y no ves.
Roger, but you didn't put that in the chat. What can I say? It's like I cannot tell you anything else.
Just a little entertainment for you guys tonight. We had to start with some lighthearted fun. So there we go. And if you want to see me tell off these gentlemen again, stay tuned for my segments.
Okay, sorry. Well, on the other side, you already have seen my friend Roger Alarcon.
Well, hello everyone. I've been suffering from high fever. Yes, I have high fever. It's a beautiful day, but I suffer a little bit of high fever. So I'm not sad. I'm just suffering of hay fever. And also,
We're not crying.
I'm stuck. No, I'm not crying. And also, I'm stuck at work.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that you post that.
So a few days off. Thank you very much, and welcome to Latin America Show.
But well, that's really good. That well, also well, as Whitney she was saying, it's like we're gonna have these days of bank holidays. So well, that's finally, okay. Well, I would like to say hello to all the people that they are watching us and all the audience. Thank you, Abhijit. That well, he's saying hola to the Latin America Show team. Muy caliente hoy y mañana. Latin American sunshine siempre. Well, we would love to have Latin American sunshine because actually, I think so. Only these T-shirts, I'm wearing them like a couple of weeks in London and only when I'm on holiday. So it's quite sad. But anyway, so Abhijit, thank you very much. Also, Gary Dancy is saying, hola a todos, qué día precioso. Oh, everybody's speaking in English, in Spanish now. So that's fantastic. So, well, Gary, well done. Well, it's like a beautiful day. Our friend, of course, Eliana, well, she's saying hello to Gary. Abhijit is putting the flags of different countries that we are going to present tonight, that is Brazil and Colombia. Maria Gabriela Millar, she's saying, hola a todos, hola Gabriela. Abhijit, well, they are talking between them. Hola Enrique, he's saying, Annalise, hi Annalise, how are you? Pascua, yes, Pascua is coming. So the Easter is coming. Hola Abhijit, Liliana. Caro Carniol is saying, hola, Karen. Also, Monique Lawrence, thank you very much, Monique. Thank you very much, everyone. I can see, what is this? Roger is asking, well, Abhijit is saying, Roger, you've been to Space Savers. I see. Well, actually, if I get close to the monitor, it's because actually it's like I need them too, and sometimes I have to do it. But yes, it's like I think so. We need them sometimes. You're on mute, Roger.
No, Abhijit, this is so I look more clever.
Okay, if you say so, it's okay. Thank you very much. Gary Dancy is saying feliz cumpleaños, Whitney.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gracias.
Brian Nelson, Walter saying hola, Brian, how you doing? So well, thank you very much. So well, I would like to say just one of the things that we have, and we would like to invite you to participate in the Latin American Bake Off Challenge. So actually, I just want to say something important. If we're saying the great Latin America Bake Off is not only for Latin Americans, it's for all the audience. So it doesn't matter your nationality. It's like you can participate in this Bake Off. We have some extraordinary cakes already there. So don't worry, we're going to have two divisions, like the experts one and the amateurs. So don't worry about it. Also, I would like to ask you that every time that you post in the comment section, or it's like the discussion section, I think so. How it appears in English? I don't remember. It's discussion? Comments or discussion?
I think comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think if it's social media, you just say comments. Okay,
there, please, if you can post your picture and ask your friends to just give us a like to the Latin America Show and give a like to your picture. And the finalists, they are going to come here to the show and we're going to present the extraordinary cakes that you are doing. And also, I'm going to send you my address because, well, if you would like to, you can send me a piece of the amazing cake that you are preparing. Yeah.
I think the birthday girl should get it.
It's not going to be for your birthday. Don't worry. We have a couple of weeks more, so you can participate.
No, April is the month, the birthday month.
Okay, we will share with you, Whitney. Don't worry. It's like I will send you a piece. Once I receive it, I will send you a piece of that. Okay, so don't worry about it. So participate. You can post. You can prepare it with your family. Have a good gathering there. Enjoy this time. Prepare something made of chocolate, and you can post it in this section. Also, I would like to invite you to pay attention to the show because, why are we seeing another? Okay. So I would like to invite you to pay attention to the show because we're going to have 3 extraordinary prizes. And which prizes do we have, my dear Roger? We're going to have first one prize that is going to be one illustration from one of our guests. She is VANESSA MONCAYO. And well, we're gonna have this extraordinary, well, it's not this one, it's another one, but well, she's Vanessa, is this one, the one that you can be the winner of this extraordinary art. So well, if you have seen the promo, well, she's an extraordinary artist. We're gonna have it here in the show. So this is the first prize that you can win, but also you can win amazing prizes with our friends of Miss Mia, that well is Brigadeiros. You can win a box of Brigadeiros courtesy of Miss Mia. If you are here in the UK, it looks delicious. God, I hate doing this part because it's like just it looks just amazing. So well, Miss Mia is going to provide this prize, and the third prize is going to be an extraordinary 3 online Samba lessons with one of our guests that, well, LIANI, that she's going to be with us. She is going to, of course, she's going to perform, or well, she's going to provide these lessons so you can learn how to dance Samba. So, well, believe me, it's just amazing prizes that you can do during this lockdown. So, well, don't miss out and pay attention to the show. And as you know, at the end, we're going to have 3 simple questions that always Whitney gets angry with me because they are so easy that Whitney is saying that, well, what did you say last time, Whitney? That I was what?
Amateur.
You didn't say that, but well, it's, I have the video, but well, okay.
Inexperienced?
No, it was not like that. But anyway, so yes, I know. It's there, Whitney. Yeah. But anyway, so well, it's going to be very easy because in the Latin America show, we would like that you win. So let's start with our first section that is,
oh gosh.
Wait, I have to put my microphone mute. If not,
you do, especially because I know what you're going to say to this and you're going to have a strong opinion, but we don't have time to like hear it. So
a strong opinion now. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know what is she going to talk about.
That's why I didn't even say anything. That's why I didn't say anything. I said, teacher, just mute. Okay.
Because I'm going to do a little review. Enrique's going to be like, you did this last week. And the point of doing some review is like for building blocks so that we can move on to the next thing. So I'm going to do a little bit of that. Enrique is not going to like it, but that's okay. He should know all this material because it's easy. Yes. What?
I missed one part before going to the section. I was talking about 3 amazing prizes, but I don't know if the audience, they know what are the Brigadeiros.
I was wondering if you were going to remember to ask me that. Okay, so Brigadeiros are little bundles of joy. I will explain. Okay, so they're the national dessert of Brazil, which is also why they're important, aside from the fact that we're providing them as a prize. And they're actually characterized as bite-sized chocolate treats, but of course the size and the flavor can vary. And traditionally they're made with sweet condensed milk, chocolate powder, eggs, and butter, and topped with chocolate sprinkles. But as you can see in the photos, only some of them have it. So again, the different sizes, flavors, and of course ingredients today. Now, one quick thing, the history behind it is worth mentioning too. So the origin of the name Brigadeiro is linked with the presidential campaign of Brigadier Eduardo Gomez, a candidate for the presidency of the Republic in 1946. So Eloisa Nabuco de Oliveira, I'm sure I'm butchering this, I don't speak good Portuguese, a member of a traditional Carioca family who supported the Brigadeiros candidacy, created this new confection and named it after the candidate. So there's some information about the Brigadeiro.
Okay, so well, in other words, they are just amazing and fantastic desserts that, well, we can try because, well, they are coming from Brazil. And Miss Mia, they are supporting us and they are going to give to the audience tonight 1 box of these amazing Brigadeiros. So, oh, look at that. God.
I know, so good.
Oh my God, yeah, that looks amazing. Okay, take it out.
You can't complain. You got your alfajores and
I bought them.
All of them.
Oh, poor
thing. You eat all of them.
I bought them because they were like amazing, and I think so. I'm gonna buy these ones because they look really nice. So it's like, yeah.
I know.
And
yeah.
you know, Roger, I am not going to share. No,
we know.
I just wanted something for you. I just want to say something for you, Enrique. After you eat all that alone.
What? Okay, thank you very much, Roger.
We're clearly getting through this program very quickly, being really efficient tonight.
Okay, brilliant, Roger. So, well, now let's go to the Spanish section with Whitney.
Right, which has probably been cut down from 5 minutes to 5 seconds. So I'm going to go quickly. All right, microphone. Yes, microphone's already in mute. I love it. Okay, so last week we did questions. We didn't do all of them. So this week we're just going to review a few of the question words again, but using them with new questions / some of the old questions that we used at the beginning of our show. So this is especially for people who haven't seen the show. So, okay, instead of going on and on, we're just going to get to it. So here we go. Quick little review. We have a few question words. Again, like I said, upside down question mark in front, regular question mark after, and they all have an accent. Sometimes they're not always used as questions, and when they aren't, that's when we drop the accent, but I'll get into that on a later date. So we have como, which can mean either how or what, depending on the context, and you'll see the difference in a minute. Que, which means what. Donde, which is where. We learned this with the expressions like de donde eres, where are you from, and then cuál, which means which, but also kind of what. I mean, which is the translation, but we never use it correctly in English. So I'll explain. So here are some of the questions. I put all this text on a page, what you shouldn't do, but here are a couple expressions that we've started at the beginning of Making Spanish Simple, like ¿Cómo te llamas? And I did them all in the informal register. And that's like, it literally means how do you call yourself? Because remember, como means how, but it actually translates into what's your name, all right? And then de donde eres, and again, we talked about this last show, where are you from? ¿Cómo estás? And that is how are you doing? And we have ser en estar in de donde eres. It's the verb to be permanent because where you're from is permanent, but ¿cómo estás? How you're feeling is not. Especially in a pandemic, lots of mood swings, ups and downs. So it's conditional. And then, of course, I figured I'd throw in some slang. ¿Qué tal? Is a universal way of saying what's up. And then I've taught this before, but ¿qué hubo? Or the way it's written below is sometimes how it can be abbreviated or shortened in informal like text or writing. And ¿qué hubo? Is the same thing as ¿qué tal? In Colombia, significa what's up. And I think in other countries too, but I know it's special in Colombia. Okay. And then this one. Okay, so this is getting into the cuál. ¿Cuál es tu número? So it's saying like of all the numbers out there, because there are more than one, which one is yours? And this is where in English we fail a lot of the times, at least as Americans, in distinguishing the difference. So the way to think about it is if there are options, you use cuál. If not so much, and you're not referring to like an option, like what of these many things, then it's just que. And then now here's a new one, ¿a dónde vas? So whenever we have prepositions, like where are you going, like where are you heading to, we throw them at the beginning of a question, not at the end. So it's ¿a dónde vas? And we make it one word in this case. So it's like, where are you going? And then ¿dónde estás? Is where are you? Because that can change. And then ¿dónde vives? So this is where do you live? So actually, I thought we could put it in the comments and you could say vivo en like Londres or Bogotá or Los Estados Unidos. So throw it in the comments and I will get to them later just because I know we're running a little behind. And then the second part will be slang. So put in the comments, ¿dónde vives? Por ejemplo, yo vivo en Londres. You can say el barrio en Londres si quieres. Vivo en Tower Bridge, Londres, como quieras. Okay. And that's it. I kept it short and sweet so that we could move on to our two fabulous guests.
Okay, so how people they have to put vivo en México, vivo en Londres, vivo en Canary Wharf.
Sí, exacto.
Vivo en Clapham.
Whitney is gonna say, yo vivo ahora en London Bridge.
Yeah. She's like all the time she's showing up. Today we are like here from London Bridge, etc.
I know it's not showing off. It's just being overwhelmed and exhausted. Okay, so that's it. So throw it in the comments, and I will address them in the second part. We have a little bit more time.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much, my dear Whitney. So I think it's time to go with our first guest, and I think so you, Whitney, are introducing who is our first guest.
Okay, so Vanessa MONCAYO Gonzalez. She is a multidisciplinary artist and designer from Colombia who now resides in London. And she has worked in the design world from 2009. And in 2015, she started working on projects which focused on highlighting the importance of Latin American women. She is also a very talented street artist. And in fact, one of her prestigious local projects here in London includes a mural in Kew Gardens, which we will learn more about because we are so lucky to have her with us tonight. So thank you, Vane, for joining us. I think we have to turn. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much. We're so happy to have you. And oh my gosh, I love your background. Good. Okay, so just like your background, your art is full of color. So could you tell us about the first time you thought about pursuing the creative arts and what led you there?
I think I started to think about art since I was a child. I don't know, I just knew that it was the thing I wanted to do the rest of my life. I just remember my mom telling me some little tips to do drawings and just coloring, and since then I started to feel and to know that I was really good at it. And then since I was really young, I could do really more complicated sketches for my age. So since then I knew that it's something that I wanted to do.
Sorry, I was in mute.
Yeah.
And it's a live program. But Vane, I'm glad you're here with us. I mean, what you are, I'm guessing is you're in home, your studio, because I've seen some pictures of that art you have in the back. And having that as a background, you are the first artist to paint walls in Kew Gardens. How many exhibitions you've done there in Kew Gardens? And how you feel it to be the first one to do painting in one of those most iconic places here in London?
Well, the first one was in 2019. It was for the Orchid Festival about Colombia. Kew Gardens do an orchid festival every year, and then the first one was for that. Obviously, I went representing Colombia, and I went to paint some walls inside the glass house where it was the festival. That it was in the Princess of Wales Conservatory. And then it was really nice, this exhibition, because it was not only the murals that I did, but also they decided to do an art exhibition with all the sketches I did before the murals. And then so we placed all the sketches around the room where I did my murals, and it was it was a proper art exhibition. This room, it was just for me. And then also obviously talking about the flowers and our nature. So it was something really beautiful. Then the next year it was about the Orchid Festival of Indonesia. So we decided to keep some of the murals we did for Colombia, but then add some extra flowers and nature of Indonesia. So it was in 2020, last year before the pandemic. So I was a bit lucky with that, because it was all February and March, and then just when it finished, it was when it was everything almost closed. So I was just lucky.
Well, maybe that was one of the places that the virus spread. No, I'm joking. So no. Anyway, it's one of the things that it was quite difficult doing the promo reel, because every time that I was seeing all your different paintings, I was changing and I was saying, no, this one, no, no, this one, no, no, this one, oh, this one is much better. Oh, no, this one. So it was quite difficult for me to do that kind of promo that, well, we used to do. But, and actually, I was seeing that part of a spectacular illustrations that you are doing, the digital illustration, that it was like, I was just like amazed the way that you are painting, very easy there. That, well, even when I'm trying to do it in paint or whatever, it's like I'm just like a mess. So it's like quite difficult for me. Even I have a touch screen, it's impossible. But anyway, that was not my question. That was just a comment that, well, actually your work is just extraordinary. But it was like, also, you have been featured in the Welcome Collection Museum. Could you tell us a little bit more about what is this, in order that, well, for more people that, well, some people that we are not very familiar with it?
Well, Welcome Collection Museum is a museum here in London, really well-known museum. They have also a really recognized website. So in this website, they started to move more this website when the pandemic started, and they just write a lot of interesting articles, and they like to choose specific artists for every of their articles. And so they contacted me basically to just illustrate one of their articles. And then it was such an honor to be there, like showing my art. They also put my bio in their website. So it's really good that all the artists there that are participating in this Welcome Collection website, they're really famous artists, and I feel like, okay, thanks for inviting me as well, and also representing Colombia. And it was really nice because they found me with an illustration that I did before talking about Colombia. So it was really nice that they liked that, and that like I don't know, those feelings that I put in this illustration, and then they wanted something with that sort of line of style for the illustrations they wanted in their article.
Cool. Now let's talk a little bit more about street art. Where can we find your walls in London? I know we talked about Kew Gardens. And what channels did you use to get authorization to paint there? Because I know there must be a system.
Yeah, well, there's some places in London where you can go. It's tolerated that you can go to do street art. So it's really nice because, like, let's say in Shoreditch, like it's a place that is, the name is, I forgot the name.
Rivington Street?
Allen Gardens.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Where you can just do street art without any permission. That's one of the photos in this place. But also in Waterloo, in the Lake District. And in other parts, like the Wall of Fame in, well, I forgot the place. But then, I mean, there's a few places around London where you can go, yeah? Shoreditch is like one of them most famous ones. And I really like it because it's nice, the place around the area. Not only the walls that you can go to do, but there's a lot of nice bars and there's a lot of things happening around it. So when you go to do this street art, it's not only doing like the wall, but then it's like the whole experience with people like that is going especially to see the artists doing the walls. And yeah, it's really nice. It's like a whole experience, like, you know, a lot of people, really nice people, a lot of nice artists. So it's really nice in general.
And that's great that you have art there, because a lot of the Latin American artists that once had art there no longer does, like Alex Sena. But I think there's like Martin Ron, there's one left, and I think that's it. So that's really great that your work is there, so we can see it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think everyone, if you've been in Shoreditch, you always looking around, taking pictures, and some of the murals and big ones are amazing. And obviously yours, if they're there, you need to feel lucky. And I have a question. I mean, apart from you been working with Kew Gardens, being featured in the Welcome Collection, what other organizations have you worked for?
Well, for many, but some, like, I would like to talk, let's say, about Beyond Skin, which is an organization that works with different creative projects with different artists, and they want us to create like relationships, relationship with different cultures, and also working with countries with peace process. So obviously Colombia is one of them. So I feel really honored to be like part of this selected group of artists, and there are artists from different parts of the world working with this organization that is in Northern Ireland. So yeah, I work with them in different projects since, I don't know, like maybe last year, no, 2 years now. And yeah, working in different projects, go to Belfast to do murals, and yeah, it's something really nice because it's talking about who you are, representing your country, your culture. So I feel really happy doing this kind of projects, because it's not only doing painting, but also building like a community and helping others as well, with something that, you know, that in this case is art.
You were talking about all these projects that you were saying, and it's like, I would like to ask you, what other projects, artistic projects, of course, have you worked on? I don't not only like to do painting or street art. I mean, I'm a creative person in general, and I've been working in different kind of projects. So, for example, once I did even an art exhibition with video and for a concert in Rich Mix. So it was like a really nice performance that I was doing alive, mixing some of like images and videos that I prepared for this exhibition, that it was for a concert for a friend that is a really great musician, and it's Seven Carr. And it was such a really nice experience, because the Rich Mix is a really nice place, a really well-renowned place in London, like a really nice venue. So it was full of people, and I could just display this performance as like a professional, like a VJ. So it was such an interesting experience, that not only I'm doing things with painting, but also like to do things with video and yeah, digital illustration, and in general there's a lot of things that I can feel that I can do.
Oh, cool.
Roger, actually, sorry, Roger, do we have that part of a digital illustration video? That was actually,
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
amazed for that one. It's like everything in digital illustration is like, it's a mix, or it's like you are doing completely digital from scratch? Or you have like something that you are like, I don't know, like a painting, and later on you are just like modifying.
I do both, but those that you're talking about, I'm just doing everything is digital. I'm just using my special tablet to do those.
Okay, it's a special tablet. Okay, that makes me feel good. They noted that. Well, maybe it's like that's the reason why I cannot do it in my laptop. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
Yes, to work with that.
No, but it looks amazing. I mean, look at even if you try it, it's when I saw the illustration is absolutely stunning. I mean, create that in a digital world is amazing. It's just, I think it's the next step for. Or you think it's the next step, or you think it's just a part of an artist?
I'll say again. Sorry.
Yeah, this kind of digitalization, do you think is going to be the next strong thing on the art, or you always do both?
I think it could be, but I don't know. I mean, I just at the moment I'm trying to work more with that. But I like everything. I'm also preparing some new paintings, like real paintings for an art exhibition. So I think I like to be focused in digital illustration, but not only in that. Yeah, it's just like part of it. But I'm really happy working with digital illustration at the moment. It's something that I wanted to do a long time ago, but because I was really busy doing other projects, always working, or I always was saying like, in another time I will find a time, a space to do this. But then last year is when obviously everyone was in lockdown, and I found a lot of space to start to work again in that, and I just discovered that it's something that I really like, I really enjoy. So
I have a question, and this might be a new kind of question for you, but how do you engage with people that don't really understand the art that you're creating, or just don't understand art in general, especially when you're displaying it like digitally or street art, which is a public canvas for anyone to see? How do you engage with them to like help them understand the message or what you're trying to convey?
I think like it depends of the kind of people is talking to you, but I think everything is based in communication, and try to explain them like step by step what you're doing, or like all the what you have to do since you started from zero to do art. I think the experience, when you tell the experience to the people, is when they start to understand more, like my feelings and why I'm doing this. So people start to be more interested in seeing these artworks in general. So it's really nice that.
Yeah, and just to clarify, yeah, I'm sure I'm looking at your art right now and it's phenomenal. So I'm sure everyone loves it. I think sometimes there are deeper like messages under the art, and sometimes it's just something to like infuse brightness and hope, especially during a pandemic. So just to clarify, I think I'm sure everyone sees your art and loves it. So it was more on the understanding end of it.
Well, it's been an chat with you, Vane. But one of the most important question is, what do you like about Latin America and being a Latin American?
The people, the happiness, I don't know, the magical colors, the nature. I don't know, but yes, I feel proud to be a Latin American person, and I guess I'm being here in London representing my country and my culture, being like with other people from Latin America as well, that they're totally different from me as well. So it's really interesting that the diversity we have is something I really like. Well,
And if you have the opportunity to tell to the audience one place that they should visit in Colombia, which one would be? One place that was like this one.
That's too difficult.
I know. That's a challenge, yeah.
It's too difficult. But I think there's some really magical place that is El Tayrona in Colombia, in Santa Marta. Yes.
Okay, Santa Marta.
Yes.
Okay. And what is special this place? Why Tayrona is special?
Well, it's like the land inspires you, like it gives you like different vibes from the rest of the country. Also, there's indigenous people living around the area. I think it's that kind of like the indigenous call it like the heart of the world, and I think it is when you are there you can feel it. You feel totally different from other parts in Colombia. But Colombia is beautiful, and I love all Colombia, but I feel something special in this place.
Okay, brilliant. So, well, it's good that people, they know that, well, if you are planning to go to Colombia once the lockdown is over, Tayrona should be one of the places. And also, well, Liliana, she's adding here, like, well, it's a Park Tayrona. And also she's saying there's a volcano next to the beach. So don't miss it, I think so. As Vane, she's saying, well, it's an extraordinary place to visit. And Vane, where people, they can know more about you? Where can they follow you? What are your social networks, or where they can see all this extraordinary art? Okay, well, some of them you told us already in which places they can view it, but any other place and they can follow you or just check your websites?
Yes, I have my official website that is vanemg.com. It's simple, or vanemg.com, as you like. And then I have an art shop as well there. So it works really well, and there's a lot of people buying in the shop. So I feel really honored as well about that. And then on Instagram, you can go to vanemg.art, and it's the same on Facebook.
And you can buy it, that is the best. And also, well, we are going to have here in the Latin America show one of your paintings, one illustration that we're going to have here.
You can go again in that shop, and I will tell you.
Yeah, it was there, Roger. Oh, God.
Roger was happy. Go
no, down.
No,
that is not. It's the other one. It's the one that it was under this one.
Yeah, that one.
No, that one. No.
No, that one. Go back. Envera Magic Colombia version.
Yeah, perfect. That one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's just amazing. So tonight we're gonna have this prize for the audience. So it's just an extraordinary painting that, well, it's like and well, yeah, it's like it just really nice actually. Yes, I really like it. Unfortunately, I cannot participate, but also I just want to tell you that, well, for example, here in the comment section we have Katia Waters. She's saying that wonderful work. Also, Annalise, she's saying beautiful colors in this art. Evelyn France, she's saying your work is magical, Vane. Yeah. Don't show the point. Tayrona. Okay, well, they are talking about Tayrona also. And well, yes, of course, it's an extraordinary work that you have. It's like here I have a question that was saying, question for Vane. Do you sketch or paint every day?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that was a quick question. Yeah, so yeah, so Vane, thank you very much. It has been a pleasure, and also it's like, as you were saying, you're a very good ambassador of Colombia here, and the colors of Colombia, showing us these extraordinary different ways of art. It's not only one, and actually it's like I can say that, well, I become one of your fans, and I loved all these kind of illustrations, digital ones. I was just fascinated. And I strongly advise all the audience to look the different sites that what you can see by one of these paintings, and they are like illustrations. They are just amazing, and you can have it at home. So Vane, it has been a pleasure having you here tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much, Vane.
Bye-bye.
So, well, and remember that, well, it's like very easy to win this extraordinary illustration here in the Latin America show. At the end of the show, we're going to have a quiz, a very quick quiz with 3 simple questions that you know that you have to put all together just in one comment. So you don't have to put different kind of comments. It's just in one. You have to put the 3 questions. If you don't do it, Whitney is going to tell you off if you don't do it properly. You know, our teacher is quite strict in that things. But anyway. Yeah, you know,
Thank
it's
you.
good.
Yeah.
I consider this a compliment.
Okay, so she feels good being like a strong person. Okay.
Yeah, when the teacher is strong, you learn. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, so well, as I was saying, it's like it's very easy to win it. And also don't forget that, well, it's not the only prize. That is one of the amazing prizes that we have, because also we have a box of Brigadeiros, these extraordinary and delicious. That is not the Brigadeiros. No? Well, that was the illustration.
That's
Yeah,
the
okay.
illustration.
Yeah, thank you. Roger, yeah, so don't confuse people, please, Roger.
That's the
So, well,
illustration.
the illustration and the Brigadeiros that they are like courtesy of Miss Mia. You can try. Oh my God, look at that. So you can try them. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you for taking out from the video. Yes, because they are. I'm just drooling. Yeah, I'm just drooling. And also, you will have the opportunity to win these 3 online extraordinary lessons courtesy of our next guest. And I don't know Portuguese, but I think so it's something like Samba that Rainha. I think so should be something like that. But well, she's going to tell us how is the pronunciation about it just in a couple of seconds, because I think she's our next guest. So over you, my dear Roger.
Yeah, let's put a video so you can see it. Well, our next guest is Liani. She was born and raised in Santos. It's a seaside of Sao Paulo. Her dancing journey started in her teens, studying very hard when she was young. Samba has always been present in her life. She trained 1 year in the Latin ballroom dance in Houston, Texas. Then she moved to London, where she trained in Pineapple Studios, the best studios for the stars here in London, the famous Pineapple Studios. She participated several times at the famous Notting Hill Carnival. So please give a welcome to Liani.
Hello.
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 How are you,
Thank
Liani?
you. Yes, I'm good after a beautiful day in the sun. Yes, feeling good now.
Yeah, really, Annie, how do you pronounce first, just like first of all, how do you teach us a little bit of Portuguese?
Yes. How do I pronounce what, my name?
No, Samba da Rainha.
No, Samba de Rainha.
De
Rainha. Yes. So Samba de Rainha. Yeah. Samba of a queen. Yeah.
Oh. That's very interesting. I love the sound of the Portuguese. But I know because we get used to the Portuguese from Portugal, which is a bit more strong. But then from Brazil, it's like you are dancing when you're speaking. So I love it.
And it's very different also by the region. So if you go to north of Brazil, it's a different accent. I'm from São Paulo, so I have a different accent. So yeah, if you go south, so it changes, but yeah, it's very different from Portuguese from Portugal. So the accent for sure.
And well, Liani, also, well, after I introduce you, you have an amazing career as a dancer. You've been in Notting Hill Carnival. You've been one of the front stars of the carnival. But I've got a very interesting question. Also, as a dancer, you're a scientist Monday to Friday. How come? How that works?
How that we are? Well, yes, I am a research scientist, and I work at the Francis Crick Institute here in London. But I think first of all is I'm a Gemini. Yeah, so as a Gemini, so I have like two people inside me. So it's always a dual thing. So since I was a child, I always wanted to be a veterinarian. And I was a veterinarian in Brazil. So I am graduated in veterinary medicine in Brazil. And also I wanted to be Globeleza. So Globeleza is the woman that does the carnival propaganda in the Brazilian TV. So she comes half naked, samba, beautiful. So I always liked both. So having a little bit of both worlds. I love dancing and I always loved sciences as well. So it started like that. My teen years, I did many years of capoeira, and I always identified with Afro-Brazilian religion. So I'm very into orixás and all the dancing that they do and everything that's connected to Mother Earth. So, but it was always in parallel. So I always did everything parallel, lots of dancing, but also lots of studying as well. But I left Brazil 12 years ago. And before, it wasn't a part-time career. That's what I call Samba. It's my part-time career. It is my passion, but it wasn't like that. So I left Brazil trying to chase greener pastures, but you know, things sometimes don't go as expected. So a lot of things happen, and I ended up in London. And in London, to start working in London as a scientist, I had to qualify. So I had to have some qualifications from the UK, because even though, you know, I graduate as a veterinarian in Brazil, I had a master's in Brazil. Here, it worth nothing, because we're still seen pretty much as a third world country. So I had to qualify here. So I had to study here. But at the same time that I was everything coming together, I started working for P2. So P2 Cachaça, so it's a rum from Brazil. And when I started working for them, it's when I met a lot of people from the Brazilian community, from the Samba community. And it's when I start, okay, so I can go into that again. So at the same time, I joined Pineapple. So I stayed there for 3 years. I did the Latin jazz, Brazilian Samba, because I'm not just a Brazilian Samba dancer. So I dance salsa, I dance cha-cha. When I was in America, I was a teacher, ballroom dance instructor in United States as a side work as well. So yeah, so I did so many things. So if you start thinking, you know, I did a lot of things, but Samba, dancing and science always been very much together in my life. And I think after I started at Pineapple, that I made friends for life. And I really met a lot of really strong women doing Brazilian Samba, that I realized that Brazilian Samba in reality is much more than a dance. So it is through Samba, you can really empower women. You can, you know, really make them emotionally stronger by sisterhood, because you meet a lot of people, you start, you know, seeing that you accept yourself. So it's a empowerment through Samba. So I realized that Samba is much more than that. And then I decided, okay, I do want to start teaching, because it's not just about the dance. It is about everything that comes with the dance, with meeting people, with making women, you know, stronger, accepting themselves, and also Samba, Brazilian Samba, because it's such a cultural and has so much meaning and history. It teaches resilience, resistance, and I think it's really important, especially, you know, nowadays in this pandemic. I think it's really, really important. So I decided to go into that, into teach Samba. And then of course, I start doing more, really educate myself. How could I teach? Because as Brazilians, a lot of, you know, we are born and we dance. So it's very natural for us. So I really went into educate myself to really try to teach everything that I could. So I think that's, and at the same time, I was, of course, working, and I finished my studies. I did a Master's of Science. I did my PhD as well, and everything with doing Samba. Also, the Samba shows also helped me to pay for my studies as well. So I think, yeah, I think I'm not just 2 people inside me. I think I'm like 10.
And before Whitney asks you a question, is just to show our audience,
Yes.
most of their in English, is how amazing a Latin America woman studying science in Brazil, which is not easy.
Yes.
It takes years, and then study back again here in London. So you studied twice, and not only that, you study 1 year in the United States, and also you study back here 3 years.
Yes.
So it's just to why I'm saying this, just so the audience understand how a Latin American do the effort for go and pursue the goal. And obviously, as a woman, is amazing.
Yeah, and I think I do believe us, Latin Americans, I think we have this passion, and I feel some people always, even when I was doing my doctorate, and because I joined PRIZES School of Samba, and I did a competition there, was elected Queen of the Drums for 2017, and everybody used to, how can you do that? You Samba, you teach Samba, you are always in class, and then you still do your PhD and you work as well, because I did my PhD as a part-time in the same place. But I always say, if you have a passion for something, you're always going to find the time. You're always going to find the time. And of course, I had thousands of setbacks. And when I did my master's here, everybody was 15 years younger than I was. So because people here start studying a master's when they're very young, but that didn't put me down. And I think it's always good to show people that, yes, I think that's why people here really love Latin Americans and Brazilians, because we have this it is a passion, it's something that moves us forward. So yeah, just want to say to the audience, just keep going, just set a goal and just pursue your goal, because everything is possible. You just need to want that.
And I think so that's interesting what you're saying, because it's something that sometimes we are highlighting that part that, well, as Latinos, we are very passionate in the way that how we're talking. We are very expressive. We are talking sometimes with the hands. It's like all the time we're talking all with the hands, and also we're talking where we extend sometimes one of our I don't know, whatever is the question, we extend and we go around and we tell the story, and we are like just gathering around, because it's a Latin American style, to be honest. It's like we are not straightforward, like just for an answer. It's like normally we talk and we just like to tell like a story, a complete story about what was the answer, right? So sorry, Whitney, I think
no, because you're actually like kind of building on what I wanted to say too, is like, I think I know the answer to this already, just given your energy on the show, and you just exude all of this like positive energy. It's a good thing, obviously. But aside from just that, like, tell us about the endurance at like dancing at carnivals, because you're going on and on dancing for hours. And I know it's upbeat music, so I'm sure that doesn't hurt either. But what is your secret for getting through that?
Well, I do have a few secrets. I think, I think first of all, it is the training. Yeah, so you do need to train, but not just the train, it's the technique. So if you have a good technique in your samba no pé, so samba no pé being the basic samba. So if you have a good technique, you can go long. You can go longer for sure. You understand. Training, of course, I train a lot, at least 3 to sometimes 6 times a week, just samba. And I also do a lot of Pilates. So I do a lot of Pilates, because you need to do some resistance training. You cannot just do just samba. So you do need, I don't like much weight lifting, but I should do it. But I think, Pilates help. And I think the most important thing that help us to go, it is the passion for samba. If you don't like samba, if you just want to go to samba to just put a bikini and show that you can parade and just feel pretty, it's not going to work. Yeah, it's going to work. You're going to go, you're going to walk all the way, Notting Hill, great. but it's not, it misses the feeling, the sense, you know, the purpose for some. So you need to have a passion. So I think it's training, technique, Pilates, and passion.
And just one question there, sorry, it's like related with this part. So like, how many hours do you perform when you're dancing, for example, in Rio or here in Notting Hill, that you are dancing with that heels?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many hours you're doing it?
Well, it's very different. So in Brazil, the actual parade is very short. It's very short comparing to here, but it's very short. In 30, 40 minutes, you pass the whole avenue. So this is nothing. I think you have to wait before. So the waiting sometimes can be a little bit tiring because you are on high heels, you're just waiting. A street rehearsal in Rio, it's 1 to 2 hours. And that for me, I love the street rehearsal because it is inside the community. You have the community watching you, and everybody loves that school. Everybody's singing the song, the Samba enredo. So it's amazing. So it is 2 hours, so it's very long. Notting Hill, it's even longer because you need to go around. So the year was Queen. It was on 2017. It was the hottest day of the year. So I think we reached 38 degrees, something like that. And I was parading for 7 hours. So it was 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours. But you don't dance for 7 hours. So you would, because you had a lot of problems in this Notting Hill, it was really slow. So you don't dance for 7 hours. But because I was the queen of the drums, so I have all the drummers behind me. Of course, I wanted to, you know, keep pretty. So I went 7 hours with my heels, with my, you know, a huge back piece. Yeah, beautiful. And then you go, but you don't go dancing. It's very different, the feeling for Notting Hill and Carnival in Brazil. So it's very different things, but it is long. So you just need to go for it. Yeah, that was 2019. Yeah.
I understand. Wow. This is what I was going to say, like the Pilates, I understand more than ever, because for people who don't know, aside from it, like being a really good exercise for the body and core, it's a rehabilitation exercise. And it was meant for those who were initially injured. So I'm sure with, like the heels and like the pain that comes with that must keep you like sane and able to keep doing it. So
yes. No, and be aware that I don't wear heels outside Samba. I wear trainers. I go to work on trainers. I work on trainers.
In that way, you're very British.
Yeah, that way I'm very British. Yeah, it's just because I use so much for dancing, and I do have to have those long, you know, that I prefer. Okay, so I can save myself to Samba when I need to go for shows and everything, and then I wear the high heels.
I was going to say most of us who work, aside from me, I actually have to go into work, probably work in not just trainers at home, but pajamas, sweat.
Yeah, now, yeah.
Pretty from here up and then lazy from.
And Roger, they are asking.
Some classes.
Just one thing, Roger, they are asking if you can put the pictures about the carnivals, all the makeup and all the outfit that she's wearing. That, well, it's like, I think so there is one in blue and the other one that we have like
it's different ears.
Yeah, and I think so both of them, they are extraordinary. All the different outfits, they are like just so colorful. Is that things heavy or not?
Yeah, they are very heavy. That head was very heavy. So my year as a queen, my head was very heavy. And you just go for it. It's you know, everybody that parades, and this is with Paraíso School of Samba, so it is a community. So everybody that parades just love it. So you just go, you just keep the pain, swallow, turn into a smile, and you just go for it. But it is very heavy.
Here we have a comment like saying, from Katia that she's saying, Liani, well done, a true inspiration and determination. It shows when you work hard and with love and focus, you can achieve anything. Just amazing woman. So, it's like,
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, we are.
And to compliment for Katia what it says is, for us as a man, is an amazing story, because you're a science.
Yeah.
You study all these years, just not like a front face of a festival. You are the meaning of everything you do as a Latin American. All your work and all your effort is just in front of the significant. It's just it just enhances everything. No, it's just to the people know how value is that. It's amazing. I'm really touched with this story.
Thank you.
Or your career, no, because it's the people don't appreciate that, so that's why we need to say it. It's all these years of experience plus this. It's not just a little pretty face which is selected at the front. No, it's just well away more than that. So the people need to learn.
Yeah, and
that's
actually,
right, true.
as you were saying,
actually,
Liani, they are hours that you have to for rehearsals or practicing or doing exercise, etc., all around. So
I do 15 minutes of that and I die.
And actually, as you were saying, it's like hours and hours that you're doing that. So it's like, of course, it's, as you were saying, it's not only your only work. It's like you have different jobs. So it's like, that's extraordinary. And the good part that I think, so it's good just to share with the audience that, well, as you were saying, Samba has a bigger meaning than just dancing.
Yeah.
It's about self-esteem. It's about empower for the women. So it's like take it in a different way. It's not like a girl that is dancing there, and maybe beautiful. Is a lot of different things behind Samba that I think is an extraordinary lesson that maybe we should achieve, and we have just keep it.
Yes, no, for sure, because and that's why I put so much training and so many hours, because I really wanted to teach. And I think for you, in order to teach Brazilian Samba, you really need to understand first the culture, second, of course, the dance, but everything that's behind. It has such a huge meaning, Samba, in Brazil, and for a lot of communities in Brazil. So I really wanted to, and I still want, I want to bring that to the UK and really teach the true, genuine, authentic Brazilian Samba. There are a lot of good teachers outside Brazil, throughout, in Europe, Brazilians and non-Brazilians as well. So it's not just Brazilians. So you have a lot of good people teaching. And now with all the Instagram and social media, so everybody can see things that are happening in Brazil. So Samba, for I think the last 5 years, just gave a huge boom. So everybody is really interested in Samba. And I think Samba is becoming a little bit more professional. So more world-renowned dance, not just as not just as any put some feathers and go Samba around. So I really want to bring that to the UK, and I do hope, I think I am doing a good job, because I try to, I have my students, and I also try to not just pass, of course, everything that's behind Samba, but also to it needs to come from within. So if you don't feel good about yourself, you're not going to be able to do Brazilian Samba. This needs to come from inside to the outside. So, and I think through Brazilian Samba, you can really increase your esteem, you can really empower yourself and accept yourself, because I had throughout my life being a veterinarian and then a scientist. It's like, oh my gosh, yeah, big hair, red lipstick. So everybody judge you for what you look. And so you shouldn't. You should just do what you want, dress how you want, but really, own it. And I think through Brazilian Samba, you can, do that. So that's my motto. So I'm very feminist, so I'm here like banging, but it is. I think it is the time that women just accept themselves and just go for it and be what they want. Do what you want.
And in this way, Liani, is Samba or the lessons that you are giving, the classes that you are providing to, and of course I have here a question that if you are doing Samba on through Zoom, but yes, we will talk about that part. Yeah. But is this only for women, or also men, they are attending your lessons?
No, I think no, we can. I had a few men. I don't have many, but I do have a few men. No, I think it's for everybody. But I think the Samba I teach, yes, it's more women. Yeah, I have much more women. But anyone, it's welcome to come and join us. And it's always, you know, I try to be a very friendly environment. I want the girls, I want my clients, my students to really meet each other and make friendships and, you know, experience, have like a wonderful environment for women to meet other women that, you know, you're already an adult, sometimes being in a different country, because I have students from all over the world, but they all meet here in London. Sometimes it's difficult to make a friendship, to meet somebody, to, you know, have a good friend to go out and have a drink. So I try to create this environment. I also take tours, so I take groups to Rio Carnival. So not this year, but the last one was 2020. So I took a group of I think 8 or 9 girls, and now they're super friends. They are, you know, together. They are friends for life, and for me, that's what I wanted. That's my achievement there. They went there, it was all safe, it was all cool, all good. They loved it, they paraded, they met all the Brazilian teachers there. Now they are in touch. They're doing online classes with Brazilian teachers from Brazil. And that's what I wanted, and that's what I want. It is, I like to say that I'm like the first door, let's say like that. So, and then after, of course, if you want to fly, please fly, because you can. But I want them to really know Brazilian Samba and Brazil, so the culture, so everything that's behind, not just the feathers and the glitter, and but everything that's behind, all this empowerment, resistant Brazilians, that Brazilians and Latin Americans we all have.
And well, now that just that you know, it's like we already share. Well, Lily already shared your website where they can find more information about your lessons. That well, I think so. It's a very good opportunity, as you said. It's like not only a good exercise. It's about empowerment. It's about making friends. It's about having fun. It's about enjoy life in general. And well, it's something that well, it's just the way that also you can express yourself. That is a good opportunity for everyone who wants to join to LIANI lessons. And one question, LIANI, just like, what do you love about Latin America?
Well, don't need to choose one.
Yeah, that's difficult.
Very difficult to choose one. But if I had to choose one, the weather.
The weather,
but,
okay.
Yeah, the weather, because sometimes, you know, after being 1 year, the full year in England, and then you realize you can't go anywhere, and this pandemic is like, oh my gosh, what's this weather? What I'm doing here? So, yeah. But I think I love everything about Latin America: food, the dance, the spirit, the passion. So yeah, it's so many different things to choose from.
Actually, I think so. Actually, it was like, I don't feel really bad that the lockdown was here, because if I would be in Mexico or one of our countries, you would love to be outside. And here, at least, you don't have another choice. It's rainy, it's cold.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stay at home. So, well, like, I cannot do anything else.
Yeah.
Sorry, Whitney.
I have another question. Tell us somewhere, it could be like a city, a restaurant, a cafe, anything. Tell us one place in Brazil that our viewers must go visit on their next trip.
One place. Well, I would say, well, I need to say, okay, so if I have to say one place, my gosh, and not only that's so difficult, but of course, if I need to say one place, I need to go to Rio de Janeiro and go to Carnival. An experience Carnival. You need to watch once in a lifetime. It's a once in a lifetime experience. You can watch through TV. I can be here talking about and, you know, going crazy about it, but you have to go and watch, because it's just amazing. It's something, you know, that you need to go there and experience. So yeah, go to Rio, watch a carnival. It can be São Paulo as well. São Paulo has a good carnival parade, but go and watch, a full night of a carnival parade.
So, to the audience, you have to live the experience to go into Rio, enjoy the carnival there, and it's going to be fantastic. So, thank you very much for LIANI for being here with us.
LIANI, but before you go, tell us where we can find you and where we can find those classes, because I want to do one against Enrique. See who falls first.
Well, we can do like a challenge.
Yes.
Who can samba for longer.
How about you and I judge and they dance?
That's good.
You
have,
no. You have to be part of this.
Yes, no, I like that. Well, you can find me in, so I do have my website, sambaderainha.uk, and also my Instagram account, so at Samba de Rainha. So right now it's online because we cannot be in the studios, but I do have live online classes. I also have Pilates for Samba dancers classes, and I have recorded classes. So if you are a beginner and you want to start in your own time, learn in your own time, I have recorded classes, and they're really good, step by step. I do with you. It's just, it is a recording, but I am there with you doing it. And when we can come back to studios, that is at Husky Studios in Elephant and Castle. So I have classes there every Fridays. And but now all online. It's really good. So should go and have a check.
And also just one
all
question.
levels.
Exactly. That was for my question. So it's like for beginners also, because here we have a comment that Karen saying the classes look great, but fear I am a bit uncoordinated. So don't worry about that, Karen.
Don't worry.
Start with the beginning.
If you have a good teacher, you will be able to learn. So it's just about
and
the
here we
technique.
have and we are bringing the best one. So also Alice Howard, she's saying LIANI has been teaching me Samba this year online, and she's amazing, a truly inspirational woman, and have helped to grow so much. It's a wonderful dance and culture. And also I have here, Garen, she's saying that, what an inspirational woman. Patricia Melendez, she said, I start Samba lessons with LIANI in January. It has been great, so much learning and lots of fun. So it's like, here for the audience, you have here some people that, they have been with LIANI. And I think it's like an extraordinary exercise. And
they also learn a few Portuguese words, because I talk in Portuguese. I teach them a few words, and all the songs as well. I translate, because, we use a lot of the lyrics to dance. To translate. So, they've been learning Portuguese as well.
Eu falo pouquinho de portunhol. Actually, portunhol, because actually it's more portunol than Portuguese. But but I think so, LIANI. It's I think so. As all the comments that we have here, you are someone very inspirational. So it's like I think so we can consider that it's like just an extraordinary opportunity having you here. Thank you very much. And of course, I think so the challenge that you were saying, we have to prepare something with the audience, because we love challenges here. And we love that people, they participate, and we would like to engage all the audience to participate with us. So it's like maybe we can do something soon.
The first challenge, Enrique, is you have 2 left foot and I have 2 left. So we need to coordinate.
Okay, maybe. No, that's a good thing. If I'm going to eat a lot of alfajores and brigadeiros, I need to do exercise, and I need to do Samba a lot in order that I can keep fit.
Oh, yeah, brigadeiro, you have to.
and tonight we have these brigadeiros tonight as it's like courtesy of Miss Mia, that is just extraordinary. So it's like so LIANI, thank you very much for being tonight with us. It has been a pleasure, and hopefully you can come soon. Muito obrigado.
Obrigada.
Thank you.
Okay,
Muito
so well,
obrigado.
she's Liani, and she's just an extraordinary. Well, you have listened the interview, and well, she's an extraordinary woman. Well, we strongly advise you, but also people that they will have the opportunity to win, or well, the person who have the opportunity to win tonight this quiz, you will have the opportunity to win this amazing. No, not only the Brigadeiros, Roger. We're talking about the Samba, Roger.
I know,
the
I know,
video
but
Samba. So well.
it's because I'm hungry.
Okay, so well, a part of the Brigadeiros, a part of the illustration, courtesy of our friend Vanessa, that she was here with us, Brigadeiros, courtesy of Miss Mia. Also, we're gonna have these 3 online lessons, courtesy of Liani. So, well, it's like, you have seen her, you can see well, I think so, the summary and all the extraordinary experience that she has is like a good opportunity that you can take lessons with her and to learn more a little bit about Samba. So remember that we are going to have this quiz, and I think so. What is following in the show? Because I'm just missing my program. So I think so. It's time for the quiz.
Or my,
Actually,
I forget which is which.
I think so. Yes, it's time for the quiz, and actually,
then Whitney.
What?
The quiz,
What?
so you have time.
Quiz, and yeah, and meanwhile, it's gonna be Whitney. Yeah. So give me one letter, Whitney, from A to Z.
W.
Oh my God, you took the
Oh.
W. Because Whitney. Okay.
Yes.
And you, Roger, give me a letter from A to Z, excluding the W.
B.
B.
That's
Bravo.
easy.
Bravo.
Yeah, bravo. Yeah.
Okay. And give me okay. And give me one number, Whitney.
2.
From 1 to 4.
2.
2. Okay.
2nd of April, my birthday. I'm dropping lots of
Oh my God, you are trying to tell us something.
I'm trying to tell you to step up.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so well, remember that we have tonight these 3 extraordinary prizes that, well, they are going to be, the first one is an illustration courtesy of Vanessa Moncayo that, well, she's from Colombia, and we have this extraordinary opportunity to have this interview tonight with her. The second one is this extraordinary and delicious brigadeiros typical from Brazil. So well done. Me that again, I'm talking about brigadeiros, and you put the illustration. Why you didn't put the illustration when I was talking about the illustration, Roger?
Roger, we can't win with him.
Okay, Miss courtesy of Miss Mia that, well, these extraordinary brigadeiros that, well, they look just simply delicious. So well done me this opportunity. And also we will have the opportunity, well, not we, you will have the opportunity to win 3 extraordinary online lessons courtesy of our friend Liani, that she was with us, in order that you can learn how to dance Samba. So, well, so the 3 questions here we have. So remember, Whitney, please, can you provide the instructions, how people they have to do it?
Enrique loves it when you answer question and then hit enter and then another question. He loves searching the comments.
No, Whitney.
Okay, no. So you have to put your answer, comma, your next answer, comma, and then your next answer. Because I believe it'll be 3 quick. It's very, very good, Roger. It'll be 3 questions again, Enrique. It's always 3 questions.
Yeah, 3 simple.
The order in which they appeared on the show, guys.
And I know that Whitney is going to get upset because my questions, they are very simple all the time. But the first question is like,
Chan.
tonight, we're going to have the opportunity, well, you will have the opportunity to win some brigadeiros. Who is the provider of these brigadeiros? What is the name of the company? Yeah.
Isn't that the same question?
It's not like the same? Why not? It's the same company, or who's the provider? Who's providing us?
Just clarifying.
I'm just trying to clarify the provider, or what the sponsor that we have for these brigadeiros. Yeah. What is the name?
I'd like to keep my perfect answer streak. So thank you.
Yeah. Second question. Well, in the interview that we have with our friend Vanessa, which place she recommend to visit in Colombia? Huh? You didn't pay attention.
Dead.
Okay. Which place our friend Vanessa recommend to visit in Colombia? That is the second question. Yeah. Got it?
Mhm.
And by the way, I need another letter. Give me another letter, Whitney. That is not W or N.
R,
Okay.
middle name.
Okay. Of what? Oh, well, the third question, sorry, hold on. And the third question is, when is Whitney's birthday? That is the third question. So, well, now you can click enter and you can start participating. So just to set again the questions, or just to tell you which are the questions. So the first one is like, who is our sponsor for these Brigadeiros? The second one is, which is the place that Vanessa Moncayo recommend to visit in Colombia? And the third question that actually I think so is in the chat. They put it in the chat, but well, anyway. And the third question is, when is Whitney's birthday?
Do not guess the year. I'll be very upset.
No, okay, yeah, don't put the date of birth because you have to use Roman numbers. Don't use it. So don't worry, you don't need to do that. So just the day, well, the number of the day and the month. Yeah, don't get trouble with this kind of with year of birth. Yeah, we don't have to have any problem with Whitney. So now it's time to go to the section of Whitney Nuchereno.
Yes. Sorry, I was going to say all the answers, but I know I won't. Our guests want to figure them out on their own. Okay, so another short session for Making Spanish Simple. And Enrique put himself on mute. It's like he knows now. But Enrique, I hope you're paying attention. Roger too, because I'm going to ask you guys a question in a minute. But before I do, I want to address the answers that you gave me earlier. There were quite a few people who answered where they're living. And I am happy to report that almost all of them are in London. We have Liliana Beck, vivo in Canary Wharf, Monique Lawrence, vivo en Londres, Garen Dancy, vivo en Londres, Wanstead, Brian Nelson Waters, vivo en Gales. Gales is Wales, so yeah, UK. Abby G, vivo in Wimbledon, and Elzbieta, vivo in Leighton, so East London. So yay, represent. Okay. Now it's to my favorite part, heard on the street. So let's look it over. Okay, so I only have a few, like 4 new words, but I'm gonna explain. And some of them are a review. So for instance, so the first one, we talked about los tombos or tombo for policía. And I believe we talked about it like last session, but another way to say it is el bolilo, which is policía as well. So that's another way of saying it. And then the next one, llave. So llave means key. And they say this, I believe, in Ecuador as well. And it's very similar to parcero, which is another way of like calling someone your friend. So mi llave is mi amigo, mi parcero. But you can also use words like llavero, llavería with friends. So for example, if I were to say, if I was being really like vindictive and said, lo saqué del llavero, like I took him off my keychain, meaning like I unfriended him, like he's gone, because llavero is keychain. So if you took him off, that means done, friendship over. And then let's see, amarrado is like tacaño, which means stingy. Okay, a él no le gusta pagar mucho, es súper tacaño. It's like he's like someone who's really stingy, no le gusta gastar el dinero que tiene. Vale. And then we have chimba. So I've mentioned chimba before. Oh, one other thing. Bolil, yeah, I think it's bolillo. Yes, it can be used in other countries as well. Like I believe in Mexico, it's like a nice or a way of saying like gringo, like a foreigner. So just so you know, it has different connotations in different countries, which happens to be a lot of the words that you see in this segment. Okay, the last word is chimba. And we talked about this a little bit, but I only got into like the positive connotation, like que chimba, like how cool, like something that's bacán, bacano, like cool or awesome. But it also can be it has a couple negative connotations, like something that's like lousy, like algo chimba could be dull, it could be useless, it could be even like cheap, it could be lousy. So it tone and context obviously play a massive role in anything related to language these days. And then if you were to say like la chimba, I'd be like, no way. So that's just, it's kind of like when we went into the word la posta in Argentina. It just has various meanings. It doesn't just mean one thing. So everything, you know, like dialogue, context, tone, all plays an important role. And that's it. Actually, shameless plug. So I know a lot of you watch this episode on your phone, so I understand you don't want to like opt out right now. But when you're done with the episode, please, 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 please go to makingspanishsimple.com. A good friend of mine just totally redesigned the page. And if you want to know who and you need someone to do some great work, come to the website, subscribe, and look at the company that did it, because it's really, really great and colorful and vibrant. And I'm going to start generating content soon. So please subscribe tonight at makingspanishsimple.com, where you will also have access to all of my social media, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So.
Well,
now.
It's amazing. I know.
Everything's amazing. But here is the question. Enrique and Roger, I would like you to use one of the words I mentioned tonight in an original sentence. And Roger, you always kill at this. You slay at this. You are so good. So I'm going to have you start to give Enrique a really good example on how he's not happy with me right now. I'm going to be quiet. But Roger, can you use one of these words?
Yeah. Hey, Enrique, pélate con el bolillo que los tambos vienen por nosotros.
¿Qué? What the hell is that?
You didn't listen.
Oh man, this is.
I was counting.
Okay.
I was counting.
But I can say it as well. It's like, I love my tamal in a bolillo.
In a bolillo. Okay, bolillo.
Because bolillo for us is like a bread that we have in Mexico.
Yeah, that as well. Yeah, like I said, it has multiple meanings.
So it's like, and also we have something that we call it torta de tamal, that is like, it's weird, but yes, it's like, I know people that they are not from Mexico City, they hate it, and they can say that we are like eating, like, it's like
dog.
Yeah, exactly. It's a sandwich of
it's
dog.
It's a sandwich of dog.
So we love it. And actually, if you go to Mexico
fine.
City, you have to try it, and it has to be in the street. Literally, the fresh ones, they are the ones that you buy on the streets.
Yeah,
okay.
The market scene is quite good, the street food. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Cool. So we're going to give some more time to Mr. Enrique. So let's hear these rhythms from our friends of Baracutanga. Some nice rhythms of Brazil. So we get.
I already have the
Mr.
answer.
Enrique.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Go. Double check it. It's okay. Good. Excellent, my dear Roger. So, well, it's like, sorry that I said ven acá because he's like, Kevin is here. Like, well, he's like, wanted to say hello to the audience. Here we have, hello, Kevin. Yeah, hello, everyone. Okay, so that's my dog, and he's Kevin. And as always, he's pushing me to open the door in the time that he wants. But anyway, so thank you very much for all the people that they were participating. A lot of comments, a lot of people that, well, is like giving correct answers. Yes, of course, don't worry. I'm not as strict as Whitney, so I'm not going to check the spelling that you are using. So don't worry about it. I'm not mean as her. And actually here I have a comment that, well, they are saying, I think so, Katia, she's saying that, poor me, because you treat me really, really bad. Well, she's not saying that you treat me very bad, but it was related to that part when you were like, being mean with me. Yeah. So sorry, Katia. I hope so. Whitney is not going to block you any longer. Well, for the show. Yeah, hopefully not. Anyway, so we still having the sound of the Batucada?
So you're gonna have some rhythm when you say the prizes.
Okay. Excellent. So, well, thank you very much for everyone who participates. So, well, please, Whitney, give me the... Well, no, Roger, give me the first answer. Which one was the first answer? And we were talking about who is the sponsor for the Brigadeiros.
Miss Mia is our
Excellent.
sponsor.
Well done. Whitney, can you tell me the second one, please?
Yes, Corona in Santa Marta, Colombia.
Sorry, where?
It's
Where?
I think it's Tayrona. Is that how you say it? I don't know it. In this
Tayrona.
Yeah.
Tayrona.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Whitney.
That's fine.
You have to, yeah, you have to double check.
Totally right. I don't win anything. I wasn't going to win it anyways.
I'm joking with you. Okay, yeah, it was Tayrona. That's correct. Or Tayrona. It was correct, that answer. So, well, people that they put it. And the third one is like, Roger, when is Whitney's birthday? That, well, I think so. We don't know. I think so. They have said that more than the time that you're saying amazing to the show. But I think so. It's like, I think so. Whitney has repeated 1,000 times. Correct. The 2nd of April is Whitney's birthday. So very well done.
Champagne, really good Colombian rum.
Are you gonna send it? Are you gonna send it?
I'm telling like everyone out there.
No, remember that the British style is like when you are having your birthday, for example, in the office, you have to bring the donuts and you have to bring everything. So that's the way you can send us.
Well, I'm celebrating it in the American way.
Oh, I was thinking, Whitney is gonna bring the champagne and the donuts to the Hyde Park so we can meet. So we're 6 allowed.
It's me just being a diva.
Oh.
Okay, so who are the winners? And as I love to make this also so difficult and complex for everyone, do you remember that, well, the first letter that Whitney said, it was a W from Whitney, right? So that W is like the first person who has a W in her name or surname, in the full name, is going to be the winner of the first prize. That is this illustration courtesy of Vanessa Moncayo. Yes, that one. So, and the first winner of this one, and actually it was the first answer that we received, is from Brian Waters. So congratulations to Brian Waters. So very well done. And the second prize, that is just an extraordinary brigadeiros, delicious brigadeiros. That is so tasty. Is for, yes, those, yeah, they look amazing. Is after, well, it's like in order that they were answering, the next person that has in their name a letter B. So the next one that I found in the list, it was, I'm sorry, I think so that it was Katia, but Katia, you don't have a B in your name, so sorry. It's like you are not. It's not applicable for you. But the following one, I think so actually. The following one, it was Gary and Gary. Gary also, you don't have a B in your name. Later on, we have Thais Carlotto, that also you don't have a B in your name. And later on, sorry?
You know what? You can blame Roger for that one because he's the one who picked B. You got it for picking W, but there are more W's in the names than there are.
Okay, yeah, but it's like the second prize is for letter B. So letter B, it was for Elżbieta. Elżbieta is the winner for this delicious Brigadeiros, courtesy of Miss Mia. So, well, you will enjoy this.
Yeah.
And the third prize is like in order. So, well, the first that they answered, I cannot consider. So it's like I'm just continue in the list. Yeah. So the third letter that, who told me the third letter? You, Roger, or you, Whitney?
No,
you, Whitney. You told me letter the R, right?
yes, that's true.
Yeah. But also, you told me number 2. So the letter R is the 18th letter in the alphabet. But if we divide it into, it's going to be the number 9. So the winner for this Samba Extraordinary Online Lesson is going to be for the ninth person who answered correctly. That is Annalise. So congratulations to Annalise Bardale, that, well, she is putting also Miss Mia, Tairona, and the 2nd of April. That is the answer that we have for this extraordinary quiz and amazing quiz that we have today. Very difficult. I had to change the rules sometimes because I just want that everybody wins. So it's like I cannot say the first one or the second one. It's more like random. So let's see what happens. So it's like, and it's fair for everyone who is participating here in the show. So something else that I have to say, do we have any events or something coming, Roger?
He's like just jamming.
So that means yes or no? No, okay, that means no. That's like you are not paying attention and you're just, okay.
I'm paying attention. I'm into the Batucada.
Okay, thank you, my dear Roger. So, well, it's like, remember to participate, and where they can participate, Roger, we have this extraordinary, I'm repeating extraordinary like 20 times today or more than 20 times. So, well, we have this fantastic opportunity that you can participate in the Latin America Bake Off. So, as I said at the beginning, all the nationalities, they can participate. And also it's like, thank you very much for our friends from Pacari Chocolate that, well, if you haven't tried these amazing chocolates, you just have to buy it. So, well, they are delicious. So remember, you can post your pictures of one of the cakes that you have baked with chocolate and ask to your friends to vote for your picture and also to give us a like in the Latin America show. And the finalists that I don't remember, when is the last day that they can participate, Roger? It's going to be the 15th of April. No.
You give it to me.
Because you have it open there. It's like, I'm just saying, oh my God. Like the 15th of April.
First
so,
of all,
well, you have time.
You need to say, obviously, you divide it in 2. Explain that. So the pros and the no pros. Tell us about it.
Okay, well, don't worry we are going to have 2 separate divisions. One for all these people that they are experts or they are like high skilled. And on the other one for amateurs. So don't worry. So it's like, don't feel like, oh my God, there's a picture that looks extraordinary there. No, don't worry. It's like, you can just like start going for doing and preparing your cake. And we're going to have these 2 divisions. So remember, it's just chocolate cake that you can prepare with your family. So, well, you have time to post your picture. So just participate with us. So I think so that's all, right? Yeah. So I think so it's time to go.
Obviously, now is my time to say, obviously, it's until April 9th. Okay. So from the 26th of March to the April 9th. So I have the dates. This is a place where you post your pictures, and it's going to be 2 categories: the experts and the not the experts, but all of them look amazing.
Brilliant. So, well, let's remember that, well, you can participate in this bake-off. I know, Kevin, hold on a second. Oh my God, he's pushing me a lot. Yeah, yes, Kevin, yes, yeah. So,
Kevin is saying your
think
program
so.
is finished.
He's
Your
saying
program
the
is
program is
finished.
finished. I think so. We have to sing happy birthday to Whitney.
Oh, thank you.
Happy
Oh,
birthday to
to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday, dear
birthday, dear
Whitney.
Whitney.
Happy
Sa-
birthday to you.
to
Tan,
you.
tan. Muy bien.
And the Mexican way is Sapo verde eres tú, sapo verde eres tú, sapo verde eres tú. Y móchate con el champán.
Okay.
Come on.
Excellent. So, well, it's time to go. Thank you very much, Whitney Nuchereno.
Oh gosh. Thank you guys so much for another wonderful program. Thank you for I don't know, like just your enthusiasm, staying connected with us. It's really fun and we have a great time and it's all fun and games, but it really means a lot that you guys continue to follow our program, especially hopefully when we're out of quarantine. Hopefully you'll find some time on Tuesday nights to keep joining us. And that's it. Enjoy the warm weather tomorrow and the sun. That's it.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Whitney. On the other side, Royal Alarcon. Thank you.
Well, it's been an amazing program. Thank you very much for all our followers. As Whitney says, we're gonna be kind of like outside of lockdown, but we have some plans for Latin American show. So keep in mind, because we're gonna be doing some stuff now at home, but outside as well.
We are? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay tuned.
And obviously,
Okay. Also,
our
here I
two
have a couple.
extraordinary women who was with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. And well, Brian Nelson is saying Sapo Verde to you, Whitney. Also, Katia Waters is saying Feliz cumpleaños to Whitney and Brian Waters.
Oh, is it his birthday too? I know.
I think so, yes. Okay. Erika Brown, that she's our friend. She's saying, estas son las mañanitas. Okay, so thank you very much, Erika. That Erika, she's from Papaxoa, by the way. That, well, we had the earrings last week. And Katia Waters is saying, super show. Thank you very much. So, well, thank you, everyone. The 5th of April is Brian's birthday. So, well, it's like, congratulations and happy birthday, Brian.
Yeah, I think, is that
Yeah,
Easter?
well.
I think that's
It's what?
Easter. Is it the 5th? I should know this.
The 5th is, yes, it's Monday. It's next Monday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
It's
it's
Easter.
okay. Well, happy birthday to you as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
happy birthday to everyone who had their birthday this week and the following one. And well, it has been a pleasure being with all of you. So remember, my name is Enrique Gelista, and the Latin America show is every Tuesday, 8 p.m. London time. So thank you very much, and see you next Tuesday.